Hello everybody, good evening. Thank you for coming in. I'm here to do a reading in the energy of Uranus. It's turned direct in Taurus, which is actually quite major. I'm going to be doing an AstroTarology intro as usual, and then I'll do a collective reading after that, which I'll timestamp below if you're not interested in the astrology. It is pretty crazy though. Uranus is Aquarius's ruling planet, and right now, of course, we're in Aquarius season. The sun is there, the new moon, we just had that yesterday. Keep that in mind, the day before Uranus turned direct, so the ruling planet. And also, what else is there? Oh, of course, we have Pluto at that very huge, like 1 degree of Aquarius right now, impacting this situation pretty strongly. Now, when we're dealing with Uranus and Taurus energy, again, Uranus being Aquarius's ruler, Aquarius is square to Taurus, meaning it's quite uncomfortable. Taurus is fixed earth, Aquarius is fixed air. Taurus is very much about like, let's make do with the traditions, even if we've outgrown them, even if they don't work anymore. Let's stay comfortable. Let's not make any sudden moves here. And Aquarius is like change, it's Uranus, it comes out of nowhere. For me in the tarot, it is the tower and the star put together. So it can be sudden disruption on a very deep level, where all of a sudden everything that seems secure comes crumbling down. Well, Taurus doesn't like that at all, especially when it comes to, like I said, comfort and safety. Taurus represents safety. Its opposite sign is Scorpio, which is all about risk. And that's interesting. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, which is where Aquarius is right now. And it is all about what you don't see, whereas Taurus is about the physical things, the things we can touch and feel and control. Scorpio is about all the things we don't see, the hidden, the behind the scenes, the psyche, the deeper emotional stuff. When you put Uranus and Pluto together, Scorpio energy, we're talking about deep, abiding change. And in the individual, that can be quite disruptive. I mean, Uranus's entire purpose is disruption, but it is for the greater good because it's moving towards the 12th house, which is reinvention. And so even though the change can feel like it's too much and it's all at once and everything comes crumbling down, anyone who's had a tower moment, again, the tower, every time I try to do this reading, there's either sirens or horns, and it's quite late. So that's interesting as I talk about tower moments, right? But anyone who's ever had a tower moment understands how that can feel. But also, if you have enough of them in your life, and people who are heavy in Scorpio or Aquarius energy do tend to have a lot of them. If you have enough of them in your life, then you know what comes on the other side, which is the star, which is the purity of hope, the true vision, and the future. And it's very unexpected. It's very unusual. It usually comes out of left field. It's something you couldn't have imagined before. That's Aquarius energy. It kind of, like I said, it comes with it quite a surprise. It's quite, what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, well, Taurus is also ruled by Venus though still, which also has a ferocious side. And it does deal with love and the truth about love and what we thought, again, made us feel safe, which is versus what doesn't. And that could be undergoing some kind of change as well. I mean, when Uranus turns direct, it implements the change. It's been retrograde in Taurus since fall of last year. And it just turns direct the day after we have that powerful activating new moon in Aquarius. And it also fell into conjunction with Pluto. So we do have some past life energy coming into play as well. Anyway, my friends, I won't go too much further into that, but it is, let's say it's an uncomfortable energy. Squares in astrology are like strange disruptors that are hard to look away from, like they show you a side of you. Whereas oppositions in astrology, I call them the strange attractors, the strange fascinators, because they work like a mirror. Incidentally, Uranus and Venus, which is Taurus's ruler, is one of the connections I like to see in romantic astrology because it brings about change and seeing yourself in a different way and upsetting that comfort zone. Because one of the quotes I always use when I'm dealing with Aquarius or Uranus is, change doesn't happen unless it becomes too uncomfortable to stay the same. Well, Taurus is pretty uncomfortable with Uranus, that's for sure. And again, it has to do with safety and what's of true value and love. Let's get into the reading, you guys. I'm going to start off with the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. Let's get an overall. These tend to, okay, we're not going to do that. These tend to be pretty deep, pretty spiritual. So we'll see what the overall message is. Again, it is a general reading, so either it will resonate with you or it won't. Certain parts might not. These cards are being very moody. Take what does and leave what doesn't, as always. All right, we'll accept this one. That's beautiful. We have Heaven Sent. That's number 33 in this deck. In the tarot, number 3 is the Empress, which points to creation. That's Venus energy. But Heaven Sent can also be about understanding that there is like a greater collective energy at play. Something could be coming your way that you deem to be heaven sent to you. Interesting. Let's have one more. A gift of some kind or a connection. And then we have inspiration, which is number 3. And that is very Venusian energy. It's creativity. It's transmutation energy. It's Venus energy. But it's also passion. We have heaven sent and inspiration. That can be also the energy of Aquarius, of Uranus. Because that kind of action is definitely inspired. Okay. Do we? Yeah, okay. We'll get a wisdom of the oracle. Full disclosure is that I always have a little difficulty navigating Uranus energy myself. I do have Moon and Chiron in Taurus, but also it's the strange planet. It has that weird orbital thing. It's very unexpected. From the wisdom of the oracle, isn't that interesting that we have 3 3s? We have deep knowing, which is all about intuition. I call Uranus the distant rumble. You can feel it coming. And this deep knowing and heaven sent, this can be about trusting what you feel too. But whatever's happening here, there's something that you sense. This is number 43, 4s and 3s. Emperor and Empress energy. Let's have another one. We have exchanging gifts. I love this. Such unlikely playmates here. We have that crazy little kitten and the ballerina coming out of the box, wanting to play, wanting to explore. That definitely has some kind of inspiration behind it as well. This can be about coming together with somebody, exchanging gifts, and heaven sent. Okay, let's get some astrology. This could be astrological energy in your chart and somebody around you, just overall influencing the situation. Heaven sent and inspiration. I mean, this could be a person who you find very inspiring. With exchanging gifts and the unlikely duo here, that could be part of what's fascinating, part of what you're getting to see. Okay. We have the progressions or the journey. Well, as the planets move, it kind of sets the what we operate in energetically down here. Right now we're having a Pluto progression, for instance. But this points to a fact that something is still unfolding, and we have the deep knowing. So you know. The 9th house, Sagittarius house, this is the house of exploration, of expansion, Jupiter, growth, luck, what comes next, the future. And this is the journey towards that. And then we have the 2nd house. Interesting, that's Taurus's house. The second, well, in this deck they call it what? Resources. Heaven said exchanging gifts. And the Jupiter house. There could be some kind of change in your finances, heaven sent. Maybe that's what's very lucky to you as well. We'll see where that goes. The second house and Venus can definitely be about your work and how you make your money. It could be, look, we have the 5th house. This is Leo's house, the house of creativity, exchanging gifts. And we have inspiration. And then deep knowing, heaven sent. I'm getting a lot of creative energy in the collective right now, which is very nice to see. Actually, let's start with the lights here. Okay, let's see what's on your mind. We have number 47, 40, and 43. This deck has like 70 some cards, I think. We have Temperance, Sag energy. This has been coming out a lot. This is Archangel Michael. This is the soulmate angel, the one who works behind the scenes to bring together two unlikely sources to create something. It's interesting because I'm dealing with Taurus and Uranus energy, which is, like I said, kind of strange bedfellows, like a kitten and a ballerina. But Temperance is about patience. It's about balance. It is about divine timing, and we have the progressions here as well. Heaven sent. Something is being brought together. How do you feel? Well, it's about patience, though, as well. That deep knowing energy. Wow. The 10 of Wands. This is the end of a burden, the end of a very long and difficult cycle. Look at her. She's reaching the end of a journey where she's been dragging along all of her possessions. Something's coming to an end. And then we have the 9th house of exploration. What's next? Okay. I see the Ace of Pentacles. This is coming in with the 2nd house of resources, which can be an offer. It can be something financial coming your way. Something to do with your work and inspiration. Heaven sent. 5 of Wands and Ace of Wands. There's that inspiration. That's passion. That's an epiphany. It could be an awesome idea. It could be something that's got you all fired up. And then we have the 5 of Wands. Now this 5 of Wands in particular is quite interesting because all of these characters are addressed the same, right? So to me, this can be about like blocking your own inspiration for some reason. And there's a burden in your heart. There's something that you're passionate about. And with Temperance, it's like there's some kind of divine timing at play with this journey. We'll see what that's about. This can also be about competition, though. Potentially. Let's see the energy around you. This can be where you're headed. It can be another person. It can be a furthering of your actions with the 5 of Wands. Ah, that's you getting in the mix. The Ace of Wands stayed on the bottom. Oh, whoa. We have the Hierophant. Isn't that interesting? This is Taurus's major arcana. We are talking about Taurus. The Hierophant is about commitments. It's about belief systems. It can be about the structures around us. It's like things that we've long believed in. It's known as the Pope of the Tarot as well. So it can be something you've reached a crossroads in yourself about when it comes to your creativity, your passion, your belief systems. The Hierophant. This is something that's calling to you. What's the challenge? It's committing for sure. Okay. The 6 of Pentacles, exchanging gifts. 6 of Pentacles is equal balance. And I always point out with the 6 of Pentacles, equal does not mean the same. It means equal. And that's the balance of Temperance and Archangel Michael as well. But this is a practical offer. This has to do with resources. And we have that in Taurus's house too. So even though you're inspired about some idea, you're like, well, how can I do it if I don't have the money to do it? This is about laying out money. It can be about an offer, though, coming in with this deep knowing too. Let me see a potential outcome for you. We have the 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That's Aquarius energy. This is a lot of overthinking, a lot of stress and anxiety, like trying to think again about what all this is going to bring. How can I do it though? This is staying up all night trying to strategize about things that you can apply strategy to, because you can't see where it's going exactly. We have the Wheel of Fortunes, more Sag energy. Interesting, because I said last fall Uranus went retrograde in Taurus. I wonder if it was near Sag season. I didn't check the dates again. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune is a change. The wheel is my let go or be dragged card for sure. There's something that's very much compelling you. And also, it can have to do with a change in your finances. Because we'll see. Heaven sent, like something right at the right time. Lucky. Not that I believe in luck. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, exchanging gifts, working together with somebody. To me, in this deck, it always looks like they're creating some kind of stage set, like a play or creativity. Oh, creating something with somebody. Again, that energy's been very strong. Aquarius's opposite sign is Leo, which is the 5th house, and it represents creativity. But I do see you at some kind of odds, because you're like, well, how can I do this? How can I act on this beautiful idea? Or whatever it is you're passionate about. But your heart is feeling weighed down, and we have exploration here. I always have trouble articulating when there's Aquarius energy around, so do forgive me. Let's see Temperance on your mind. We have Aquarius energy with the Star. Isn't that interesting? The Star is what comes after the Tower. It's the new hope. It's the new vision. It's healing. It's the reason why. Whatever it is that you went through to get here, 10 of Wands, it's the reason why. Along with that, we have the Knight of Swords, air energy. The Knight of Swords is about communication. It can be messages coming in. Heaven sent, and then Temperance. This can be about you wanting to act upon this idea or communicate to somebody about it, what it is that you're wishing or that you see. But this is like rushing in. It's fast communication. It can be technology, because the swords rule technology and communication, text messages, talking about this star, this hope, this healing. And Temperance, like easy. Okay, let me see the Knight of Swords. What do you want to say here? The Star stayed on the bottom of the deck. It's the 9 of Wands. Interesting, because we have the 10 of Wands in your heart. We saw the Ace, the final wand. And then whatever part of the path you've been walking, let's go back maybe even 10 years here, is coming to an end. Let's have one more with this 9 of Wands. The Wounded Warrior. One more. The 6 of Swords and the Sun. Well, that's interesting that Leo energy is showing up. Major Arcana there for Leo. And then the 6 of Swords. See, this is moving out of a place of internal conflict. It's a rebirth energy with the Sun. Swords, again, are about our thoughts and our mind. And this is like, I want to move towards the Sun, towards something brighter, something more beautiful, inspiration. There's the inspiration. I don't know what the 5 of Swords was for you, but it was creating some kind of block. Let me see the 10 of Wands. Ten of Wands, please. Isn't that interesting? The 3 of Pentacles, exchanging gifts. Something you want to explore here. Let me see that 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration. The 3 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. The 3 of Wands is my wish casting card. It's about projecting what you want out into the universe with positive expectancy. If you can see it, and you have some kind of idea. Even in this Three of Wands, she's dressed like an explorer, wanting to explore that new idea. But then we have the Five of Cups. Sadness and regret, remorse. Ten of Wands, why is that weighing me down? Five of Swords is implied. In your mind, you're moving on. And it looks like to me you're ready to release that sadness as well. Yeah, you are. There's the Explorer. The Knight of Wands. You're tired of being sad about the past. You're tired of looking at things that have slipped away with that burden in the heart. The Knight of Wands is the passionate explorer. This is running with your inspiration. It's being excited again about an idea because it's coming in with inspiration. So let me see the Five of Wands with the the second house. I don't know what's going on with my words. Honestly, they were fine before I sat down. The Fool, a leap of faith on a new possibility, despite all the fear. Now, there could be a lot of people around you who don't want you to do this too, possibly. But the Fool is Aries major arcana. That's Mars. And this is about jumping into that new path and exploring it. A new beginning. Into the unknown with the Moon. As I record this, we just had the new moon in Aquarius yesterday. And we have a full moon in Leo coming up in 2 weeks, I think. Anyway, the moon is the unknown. It's about what we don't see, and that's why you have to be in this explorer energy, inspired. The Ace of Wands always shows up when the Fool shows up because that's the inspiration that gets you to move. When it's too uncomfortable to stay the same, I see Nine of Wands, burden. 10 of Wands, you can't stay the same. Your heart is heavy. 3 of Wands, what is out there? What other possibility could you step into and explore? There's the Knight doing that. 5 of Wands, please. The 10 of Pentacles, Earth energy. Yeah, you're like, well, but 10 of Pentacles can be a long-standing situation that you need to leave behind. It's a lot of stability. It's a lot of security. And it's been built over time. Now, for some of you with the Hierophant and the 10 of Pentacles, it could be a family situation even. 10 of Pentacles. But it's coming in with the second house of resources as well, though. Now, also, it can be that you have this inspired idea that this partnership could bring about a lot of stability, working with whoever this is that you want to do that with. Yeah, totally. We have the Chariot, Cancer's major arcana. How interesting. Right now, Mars is retrograde in Cancer. Anyway, the Chariot is about taking control of the direction of your life. It's about victory and getting what you want. There can be travel in this situation as well. And then I see the 4 of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands, the wish casting, and here it is, the vision. And look how celebratory that looks. It's happiness. It's stability too. Let me see the Chariot. This definitely can have to do with a work situation. I don't know, or money of some kind. But we have this exploration. And we have the Devil, Capricorn's major. Isn't that interesting? Capricorn and Cancer in opposition here. The Devil can be about fear. It can be about fear of repeating patterns. It can be about your own toxic thought patterns with 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. It can certainly represent things that hold you back, Saturn energy. But generally it's an internal thing. But then we have the 10 of Cups. See, 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups are quite different. This is earth energy, this is water. So it also, again, about wanting more emotional fulfillment, wanting to be happy. Especially when I see the Chariot, something very fulfilling. One more with that 5 of Wands. Ace of Cups. What? This is beautiful. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the beginning of that 10. Aces are energetic offerings from the universe. It's up to us to grab hold of them and cultivate them into growth, but we have that potential. And this is a brand new beginning. And then we have the 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy. I love the 6 of Cups here. This is like, okay, it can mean 2 things. Well, it can mean a few things. But this for me is an energetic reminder of the belief in love, in the possibility of it. This can be going back to something from your childhood that you always wanted to do, that you always wanted to explore in you. But you didn't. You made a different choice at some point. But this is about taking that leap of faith. So let me see the Hierophant in the surrounding energy with the 5th house. The Queen of Pentacles, Taurus energy. See, we have that 10 of Pentacles. You could be, now this can be about leaving your position in a family. It can be about leaving behind something you've already created that's very stable for you. Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant is very much comfortable. Let me see the Queen of Pentacles. The 4 of Wands. And then the Page of Cups. Now for some of you, the Queen of Pentacles could be who you want to collaborate with. That is who could build the other half of the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the 6 in the challenge. Page of Cups to the Ace of Cups. Now the Page grabs hold of this Ace, like I said, and turns it into reality. This could be a message you want to send. This is my getting the toe wet in the water of a new possibility, a new realm. Queen of Pentacles deals in the 10 of Pentacles. And then we have this little page checking out this possibility of 10 cups. It's possible to be stable and fulfilled. So, one more on that. 4 of Wands. Heaven sent an inspiration. We have the Empress. I'm not surprised to see her. Remember all of the 3s? The Empress is Venus energy. Here's Taurus coming through, divine feminine. It's not good enough to just be safe or to stick with what you know or what makes you feel stable. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups is possible. And the Empress is the divine creator. With the 3 of Wands, my wish casting card, either this is somebody you want to collaborate with, or this is you stepping into the Empress energy, 9 of Cups, and doing what you want, wish fulfillment. Interesting with that 9 of Cups. Get yourself in where you fit in. Either that's somebody you're going toward to offer this collaboration, or vice versa. Let's see that 6 of Pentacles, exchanging gifts, and that seems to be the challenge. It's the 6 of Cups. A lot of 6s here. And a lot of 3s. Okay. I see the Ace of Wands and the Devil. We are very passionate about this. Let me see the 6 of Cups. Well, we have the 5th house of passion here. 6 of Pentacles surrounding the 6 of Cups. That's amazing. 5 of Cups. Again, for some of you though, this could require that you have to lay out some kind of finances. Let me see the wheel in the potential outcome in order to create this, whatever it is that you want to explore that has you so inspired. Looks to me like you have an idea. Let me see one more on the wheel. Okay. And oh my goodness, what? Oh my goodness. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. This is what you want to go toward. And we have the High Priestess, Pisces Major Arcana. This is intuition. It's what's calling to you. It could be a gift that's opening, like an intuitive gift that's opening in you that you're seeing again. But it's also a card about keeping your silence. And then we have the Fool. Again, Aries Major Arcana, Mars energy. Wanting to go. This is my all-in card. Look how happy she looks, and look how free to follow that passion. The Star, Aquarius, towards the new wish, the freedom. And then the Six of Wands, Leo energy. This is victory. We have the Five of Wands back here. It's the fight worth fighting for, that's for sure. Whatever it is you visualize with this other person is amazing. It's beautiful. And in your mind, the potential to be incredibly successful. I see the Hierophant again, right there. You're committed. And I do actually think you want to stabilize the situation here. Let me see the Six of Wands. It's very much inspiration. The Hierophant won't go away. The Devil. What is with this Devil? I mean, we have Temperance, and Temperance is the card that beats the Devil out every time. Can I see the Devil with the Six of Wands? I mean, I never think the Devil is a bad energy. Look, the Tower, fear, crazy. The Star is right here. And this is the leap of faith, even though you're afraid. That could be what it is. Let me just take that one more. It's the Wheel. Come on. Destiny. We have the Wheel twice here in the outcome. The speed of the change could be alarming to you, but there's a lot of success around this. The Wheel, like I said, it's my let go or be dragged card. It generally leads to a Tower, especially with the Devil if you've been trying to hold something back. It could be. Or trying to make a choice for what's safe, for what you already know. The Wheel is actually about taking a gamble on your own heart. One more. I can't leave it there. I love it. The Two of Swords. Air energy. Notice how there's a new moon above her, meaning she can't see with her logical mind to make a decision. So she's going to have to follow her intuition. High Priestess. Number 2 in the majors. That's her business right there. Intuitively, you're being guided with this Wheel towards something here that's very inspirational. Whether it's in the form of another person or some brilliant idea that you have. And it is about making yourself feel a little uncomfortable, that's for sure. All right. Let's go where? To the blue deck. Yes, yes, yes. Anything else? We have attachments, right? The Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles. That safety. Again, I don't know what that is for you though. That's gonna be, for some of you, it's your role within a family. For some of you, it could be a mother figure. It could be even a career that you've reached the height of anyway. Interestingly enough, this is number 5 in this deck. The Hierophant, which we couldn't get away from, Taurus energy, is number 5. Freeing yourself of attachments, taking action. Look at the wild horses. That's the Fool. That's that passionate energy. But also it's number 17, which is the Star card. Okay. Action. That's the Chariot too, taking action. Journey. Here you go. And we have the journey right here, the progressions. This is the exploration. Again, I'll say there could be travel, that's for sure. And maybe that's leaving your comfort zone even. Door to personal healing and happiness. I say no more of a Star, healing and happiness, the 10 of Cups. Last one. Oh, you want 2, do you? The Angel of Love. That could be that Empress energy, but it's Archangel Michael. That's the Angel of Love guiding you through this. Oh my goodness. And then we have happy family. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. The 6 of Cups showed up here. There could be children involved in this situation as well. For some of you. Okay. I'm going to do a romance angel because for some of you this does involve romance. Really? I'll do one more shuffle and we'll see. There's somebody you want to exchange gifts with here, that's for sure. To create this picture, flirt. Extend your light-hearted energies to others. Here comes that Knight of Wands. And wanting to explore this inspiration. Exchanging gifts. I like that. All right, my friends, let's get you a couple of talisman. Consider these to be like power words you can take away from the reading, if they resonate, of course. And first card out face up is Luna. It's the moon. Manifestation and what's hidden. We have defense. Scorpio energy. 9 of Wands. And the 5 of Swords. Yeah, I don't know what you're leaving, but something, or something you could have been quite defensive about before, but we have this attachment. Okay? The moon and defense. One more. Passion. Isn't that interesting right there? The defense. Maybe you've been holding back your passion because you're afraid that it's going to disrupt your status quo. 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Anyway, passion. That's what the whole reading, the Ace of Wands twice, the Fool twice. And then we have growth of energy. I love that. Out of this sadness. Remember I said the Sun is here too? And growth of energy with inspiration. Just one more. Rebirth. Amazing. Scorpio energy. And then eternal charisma. That part of you that you knew was still alive inside of you. Coming back to life. Ace of Wands and the Fool. That's beautiful. All right, okay, we'll do a couple from the Lover's Oracle to close this reading off. Why not? Again, take it only as it resonates for you. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. We have some kind of regrets and sadness back here, and you needing to move forward. Okay? Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And one more. Okay, thank you. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Then we have the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune. There is a lot about destiny here. Moving this forward. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated in some way. Remember what I said. Not everything I said, the way I said it's going to apply for you. So take what does as it does. I love you guys very much. Interesting times, that agitation energy. Happy Aquarius season. Namaste, you guys.